So in this video, I'm actually gonna show the hypnotist or the holistic healers about the sale funnel. So this is exactly what it sounds like, the sale funnel. It looks like a funnel, and for hypnotherapist or the holistic healers, I normally use about 5-step funnel, and I'm going to tell you each one of those steps in this video. So the first one is actually awareness. So in this step, you create an awareness, you create online ads, you create content, organic content, you send cold emails. So those are the digital ways that we use in our marketing agency to create an awareness. So people become aware of you, they become that you exist. Step number 2 is education of service. So here you actually educate people how to solve their pain points. Again, to educate, you can use social media, testimonials and stuff, but what I recommend actually, and this is I think the most powerful way to educate people, is to run a webinars. Yes, so every week run a free webinar. So when you run a free webinar, you actually educating people, you busting all the myths, like how hypnotists work and is it mind control, all that stuff. So webinars actually, because you can answer live questions and stuff. The second way is actually going live on social media, because when you go live on social media, you can answer one question and it can be for everybody, because a lot of people will have same question. Step number 3 is actually a business proposal. So this is why I talked about the webinars, because on the webinars you can like spend 45 minutes teaching people, educating people, and the last 15 minutes you can actually tell them about your offer. So that's why the webinars are most powerful, because you cover step number 2 and the 3. So in step number 3, you present your offer, you present your pricing details and the proposal you have. And the step number 4 is actually a consideration. So this is the step where people will consider if they want to work with you or they don't want to work with you, because they are aware of you, you educate them, and then you present an offer, and now they have to decide if they want to work or they don't want to work. So here is very important. A lot of the holistic healers or hypnotherapists fail here, because they present an offer but they forget to like respond to the emails, answer all the questions. Especially in this business, there's a lot of different points where you need to touch the client. So make sure you answer all the DMs, all the emails, address any price negotiations, because some people like it's too expensive. So like work out the payment plan or whatever you want to do, something. And step number 5. So step number 5 is actually a purchasing decision. So this is where you either win or you lose, but you never lose, because if even though you lose, it's too expensive or whatever the objection you get, you can still follow up with if you do this funnel right, because there's a lot of rings and bells in the funnel. If you've done this funnel right, you can actually follow up and bring them back to your funnel. But if you win, this is where you do the collect the payment and do the onboarding is very important, so do that right. So these are the 5 steps for the funnel, and you can uh, click the link in the bio, and you will find a funnel that I built.